And one other thing is there's this process. I find it really great that Victoria, you've mentioned how this is a really important ending. And what's been coming up for me too is it that's also the case, but because in 2018 it's like we will be laying the foundation for what's to come. And it's not something to
Yeah.
take lightly, like because this is a really important step in the building of, say, this new earth. And the pure intent is a must. So the alignment of your heart and mind. And there will be more intensity, more drama, more turmoil. But those of us who can hold a steady center will be will begin to be like tuning forks. We'll hold a particular resonance that will start linking up around the globe. This is the beginning of the tipping point, just the beginning. And purity of intent is the key. So I thought that was a really, really inspiring message.
That is absolutely. So I got
Yeah.
another thing, and this was so funny because I was talking to some microbes, and this fly landed on my head and was buzzing in my ear. And so I had to like break off my conversation with the microbes and listen to the fly because it was like this and and what I got was that what they said was, among other things, we can see things from a different perspective. We can see the big picture. Work with us, and we can help you. So working with fly. We can help you become more than you are now. Our rage that you feel is a reflection of your own rage. It is a sense of impotence, a sense of powerlessness. It's the remnants of looking outside yourself for solutions. You were talking about that. It is expecting others to bow to your will. It is the expectations that a mindless corporation can be brought to heel by passing laws that they will continue to ignore. It is expecting anything outside of yourself to be the solution. So look deep inside into your heart. You are the solution. Your actions, your thoughts, your deeds. Drop the lead weight of all your expectations of others. Drop the lead weight of expecting the government to save you. Drop the lead weight of thinking that you can live your life as you have in the past and have the world change. Every action you take, every thought you think determines your future and the future of the world. Without your change, there is no change. Forget everything you've ever been taught about politics, laws, and rules about how anything should be done, because none of this applies anymore. The only thing that applies is what you do, what you think, what you believe, what you know to be true, because as you change what you know to be true, what is true around you will change. This is the new world, the world of beliefs becoming your physical reality instantaneously. We can see this. We come and go as needed, and we will be needed.
Wow, that's
There's more,
powerful.
but that's, yeah,
That's powerful. Yeah.
yeah. So
Wow.
it's the same thing you were saying, different
Yes.
words.
Yeah, just general themes. Very
Yeah,
similar themes. Mhm.
yeah. So I think that is so cool that we're basically getting the same thing in different places. So you say that the plants can be of service, the insects can too, and we just really
Exactly.
have to shift our judgment from who's beneficial and who's not, because this is a fly,
Mhm.
and we don't see flies as, there's so much that's done to get rid of them or whatever, and they're cleanup crew. They're so important in clearing up dead animals and getting rid of dog poop and in doing all these unpleasant jobs that we would have problems with if they weren't there to take care of it.
Mhm.
And there isn't an insect that's going to come into your presence, especially repeatedly, unless they have some kind of a message. I have found that in connecting with so many different insects and connecting with the different plants and the trees, that I walk through the forest and I feel like I'm greeting friends. I feel like I'm walking through a place where there are so many more friends to meet. There are trees that I call like the sentinel trees that I've worked with a lot. There are bushes, there are plants. So it's like being among friends out in nature, personal friends. And I was wondering if you kind of get the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. And I'd feel like they aren't far from me. You know, like I was saying earlier, the ones that I've developed a close relationship with, it's like my guides. I call them my allies because all I need to do is tune into that particular frequency and they're right there.
Mhm.
So I don't even have to visually see them anymore. But yeah, it's been the process of developing a relationship with them over years, and I have, I guess, a key few that I really that have been instrumental for me at different points in my development, and then and they shift and change. So, yeah.
I have that with some of the insects that yeah, they've kind of become my guides because I've had such profound experiences with them.